Welcome to JS Production, and today I'll share with you the answers of Science Paper 2 of 2017, and this past paper was a GCE past paper, and specifically I'm going to share with you only section A. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel. So this video was made in partnership with Silver Rock Studio. Make sure you subscribe to Silver Rock Studio. So question A reads, some cold water is poured into a conical flask and a bang inserted. The diagram shows the flask after being left in an open air for some time. So as you can see, that's the diagram. Then on the diagram of the bang, I have air and water vapor, have liquid water in the conical flask. The question proceeds. What is occurring in the flask? A. Boiling and condensation. B. Evaporation and condensation. C. Evaporation and freezing. D. Freezing and melting. So my answer is B, which is evaporation and condensation. Question 2 reads, which of the following is not true about evaporation? A. It involves a physical change of state. B. The particles gain kinetic energy. C. It is a non-reversible change. D. It weakens the intermolecular forces of attraction. So my answer is C. It is a non-reversible change. Question 3 reads, identify a mixture of substances that can be separated using the apparatus below. So I have the separating funnel. The question proceeds, a mixture of A. Paraffin and water. B. Common salt and iodine solution. C. Sugar solution and alcohol. D. Alcohol and water. So my answer is A, which is paraffin and water, because paraffin and water are immiscible liquids. Question 4 reads, the nuclide of an aluminium ion is written as Al with a mass number of 27 and the proton number of 13 and having a charge of positive 3. State the numbers of neutrons and electrons in the nuclide of the ion. So for me to calculate the neutron number, I would say neutron number is equals to the mass number minus the proton number. So my mass number, that's 27, minus the proton number, which is 13. So 27 minus 13, that's 14. So my neutron number is 14. Then to calculate the electron number, I've been told that this is an aluminium ion and it's going to lose 3 electrons. So I'll say 13 minus 3 and I'm having 10. So let us look at the multiple choices. So A, neutrons 27, electrons 13. B, neutrons 14, electrons 13. C, neutrons 14, electrons 10. D, neutrons 27, electrons 10. So my answer is C, which has neutrons 14 and electrons 10. Question 5 reads, ethane has the structure shown below. So as you can see, that's the structure of ethane. How many of the electrons in a molecule of ethane are not involved in bonding? If you draw the bonding of ethane, is going to look in that way, and you are going to observe that each and every electron is involved in bonding. Let us look at the multiple choices. A 4, B 3, C 2, D 0. So it's a D, which is 0. Question C reads, the diagram shows an apparatus used to measure the percentage composition of gases in the atmosphere. Phosphorus reacts with oxygen in the air to form phosphorus 4 oxide, which dissolves in water. The initial volume of gas in the tube is 8 cubic centimeters. So as you can see, that's the diagram. The dot there have phosphorus and I have water. The question proceeds: what volume of gas remained after all the phosphorus had burned? So I know that the percentage of oxygen in the air is 21%. So I would say 21% multiplied by 80, I'm having 16.8 cubic centimeters. So to find the volume of the gas that remained, I would say 8 minus 16.8. My answer is 63.2 cubic centimeters. And the answer that is close to 63.2 cubic centimeters, that would be my answer. So A, I have 16 cubic centimeters, B, 40 cubic centimeters, C, 60 cubic centimeters, D, 64 cubic centimeters. So I'll get D, which is 64 cubic centimeters. Question 7 reads: determine the relative molecular mass of lead 4 chloride. And it's having the chemical formula of PbCl4. So I'll start with lead. The number of atoms in the chemical formula, it's only 1 for lead multiplied by the mass number of lead. The mass number of lead is 207. So that is going to give me 207 when I multiply 1 by 207. Then coming to chlorine, the number of atoms in the chemical formula, it's 4 multiplied by the mass number of chlorine, which is 35.5. So 4 multiplied by 35.5, I'm having 142. So 207 plus 142, my answer is 349. So let us look at the multiple choices. A, I'm having 249, B, 278, C, 349, D, 378. So my answer is C, which is 349.